Hello everybody, it's Mrs. O. We are back for Fill Your Cuppa, a wee podcast out of season, and it's for a very special guest. Today I am joined on my right hand side by Miss Carly McMahon. Sorry, Mrs. Carly McMahon. Hello, Carly. Not often you sit on that side, Carly.
No,
It's just the boss's seat, isn't it?
it is.
But now basically
Today,
we have you here today for a very special reason.
very special guest.
Sitting across the room from you there is none other than, do you want to introduce him?
I can do. That is my son, Patrick.
Patrick, how you getting on?
Not too bad.
Are you nervous?
We touch.
Have you done anything like this before?
No, I've never done anything like this before. But
So, Patrick has joined us here today. As out of season, we're doing a wee special podcast. Patrick is a law student at Queen's University in Belfast, and he is part of their the Law Society's committee. Am I right in saying?
yes,
And we have been put forward and now nominated as their chosen charity for this year's Winter Gala Ball.
yes,
And it was none other than Patrick himself that did it.
was.
Tell us a wee bit about that, Patrick. How did it all come about, and what made you think of Support Together?
So I was elected to the Law Society in April last year, and sort of took office in August time. But between that time, I had met some of my committee members, and we all had sort of agreed that this year we wanted to do things a wee bit differently than we sort of had in previous years or whatever. So when we all met in September time, and we were talking about how we need to get a charity and we need to figure out who we actually really want to support this year. I sort of had the seed in my head of thinking, well, Support Together is a brilliant charity. And they're they're brilliant at what they do, but they don't get enough attention. So, we had a couple of weeks or whatever where we were consulting and, talking about how much fundraising we sort of achieve. And I started thinking, it was fundraising that had sort of originally got Mum into her role. So, when the time came and we were asking, right, what charity should we go for? I put forward Support Together, thinking this would be brilliant. I explained to everyone sort of the great work that you do with postnatal and antenatal depression. And everyone sort of very quickly agreed. They thought it was a brilliant idea. And I suppose another factor of that was I was able to tell them that, like, with sponsoring you would definitely put in a lot of effort and would make it really worthwhile for us as well.
Yeah.
And that in return, obviously that benefits our members, it benefits, our social media pages and stuff, and it benefits you.
Yeah.
So, I think it definitely was thinking of Mum that made me put it forward. And sort of the fact that it's lesser known, but you do really, really good work.
How does that make you proud, Mum? I was going to say, how does that make you feel over there, Carly, hearing all that?
Honestly, I was just so proud. And I think like the nicest thing was that Patrick, he didn't come and say to me, Mum, I was thinking of putting Support Together forward for like the sponsorship. He just came home one day and he said, Mum, I've put Support Together forward. And the reasons why he'd done it. And I was just so proud because, the value that he took in the charity and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I know you've made some very good points there, Patrick. Fundraising for Support Together is the reason why your mummy's here in the job. If everybody remembers back to our Mummy Banter event last year, massive fundraiser. We were able to bring in enough money to employ a member of staff who is now sitting here beside me, Carly.
Yeah.
So fundraising, every penny goes back into the charity, and eventually filters through to the mummies. Should it be a member of staff, and the services we provide, all of that there. So every penny is well worthwhile. And then I suppose I'm sitting straight away when you're talking there. I sit thinking, what was that like for a young male, that sitting forward in a committee, and putting the suggestion forward for this pink charity. Very loud and very proud. How did that feel? Were you nervous or excited, or were you just the bull with the horns that this is what you wanted to do?
No, I think definitely like it was what I wanted to do. And I think like whether you're male or female, everyone sort of can see the value in it. Yeah. I mean, we're all young and we're all students, and as much as a lot of us aren't parents yet, I think there are a lot of people who hopefully will become parents and who have parents who have lived through it. So I think in my mind, it didn't matter the fact that I was a young man. It was just, I knew that the charity was definitely a great support for everyone. And will be sort of as they grow up as well.
Yeah, that's the value of the service. And I suppose I've been speaking to Blaine. I think maybe she's in the committee as well.
Yeah.
And we had looked thinking of ideas of how we could promote the fact that the Law Society have picked up Support Together and we are their chosen charity. And when I had mentioned podcasts, she was overwhelmed with the fact that actually this is a resource that we have. Support Together in person is in Tyrone, Fermanagh. So the resource of our podcast is available wide and far. And whenever we have been brought into your audience, that's a whole different level. That's students. We're getting the early intervention. We're planting seeds for future parents, as you said. We're getting out there. Every single one of them students have parents who may have lived with it. And the fact that the Law Society are taking on board how important mental health is massive, because we know that it's an illness that can creep in and can take over. So it's really good and really lovely to hear that actually it's been taken seriously from the ground up. It's fantastic. How are you getting on with your degree, or how do you find it? What took you into it?
Yeah, no, I'm getting on good with it. It's a lot of reading and a lot of assignments, so that's always tough, but I'm enjoying it. In terms of what got me into it, I did work experience back when I was in secondary school. And as Mum will probably agree, I like to argue my case.
It's very good for a good debate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who usually wins though?
Well, it depends. It depends who Google says is the winner.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, from that point on, I think I started looking into it. And then obviously done my A levels and decided that was what I wanted to do.
Well, what do you have to have in A levels to go on for law? Is it like politics or
just sort of those decent grades, but there's no specific subjects. I think having subjects like history and religion were sort of more grammar based and essay based definitely helps.
And is there any particular type of law that you want to go to?
At the moment, I'm thinking corporate, sort of possibly like insolvency, restructuring and stuff like that.
Those big words now. I wouldn't do sure what they mean, but wish bankruptcy. Oh, jeepers. Oh. Well, we don't want to be the one about Jane Support Together. We went out here for long. We're not going anywhere. We don't need no bankruptcy. This is Fill Your Cuppa, the Support Together podcast, and we couldn't bring you today's episode without the support of Shannon Hollywood, behavioural consultant. Shannon supports parents with a compassionate, research-based approach that focuses on connection, emotional safety and co-regulation, not punishment. Her courses and online content are designed to help parents stay calm, confident and connected, especially during challenging moments. Follow Shannon on Facebook, Instagram and all her social channels to learn more. In terms of then the Law Society Ball on the 1st of December, can you tell us anything about it? I know that you'll all be there in your fancy suits, am I right in thinking?
Very much so.
And the big fancy ball gowns, we'll just be there in our pink.
Yeah, uniforms all round.
So tell me a wee bit then about what happens on the actual day of this big fancy ball. You're going to be there in your suits and is it tuxes or is it just suits?
Sort of just black tie. So.
And then the ladies will be in their fancy dress. We will be there, but we'll just be in our pink, which is fancy dress.
Uniforms.
Yeah, uniforms. You will see us. You will hear us. We will be loud proud. Obviously, for anybody who's listening, that's part of the Law Society, we're Support Together over there on the day. We have our stand at our stall, and we will come and speak to us. Una and Mary might say a few words on the night, and it'll be a chance, I suppose, to meet us in person. So then, how long have you been prepping? Like, is it you've been going since September? Tell me a bit about today.
Yeah, so I think the day is definitely going to be exciting because it's been months' work preparation. I unfortunately have an assignment in the morning, so that's going to take me about an hour. So it's a quiz; it's not too bad. But yeah, I'll do that, and then I think we're going to arrive a couple hours early and sort of get the place set up and make sure it's decorated. Kind of tried to incorporate a bit of a Christmassy theme. So just making sure that everything's ready and getting set up at the doors and stuff. So
I forgot we were going to be in Europa for Christmas. It's President. Oh my God, it'll be beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, we are only going for the start of it. We will be taking your mother home early.
I'm not allowed to stay. If I embarrass you. They're dragging me out.
Oh no, that should not be. We won't be letting you stay. So the whole point of our Fill Your Cuppa podcast is a resource for mummies. We always try to end, and that's how you fill your cuppa. So we're really interested to hear how you, as a young student, fill your cuppa.
Well, I think in general, sort of socializing and spending time with friends outside of uni definitely helps. I think I spend a lot of time in the library, so anywhere but the library,
Right, okay.
Tends to help. Other than that, I mean, I try to go to the gym during the week. I find that really helps.
Yeah.
And also, I suppose, coming home on the weekends.
Oh,
that's nice.
what's your bag of washing?
No,
That's not anymore.
No, not anymore.
You can use the washing machine in Belfast.
I can.
Oh my word, that's amazing. That's fantastic. Well done. And Carly, how do you fill your cuppa, or how have you been filling your cuppa this last week?
I like to just, like when the evenings start getting really dark and cold, I love to go to bed early. And
So that's what you're reading from?
Yeah, just a silly book. Nothing too serious.
It's not Law Society you're reading?
No. That would get me to sleep right now. No. So, just cozy things. I love cozy things in winter.
Yeah.
Warmth and baths.
Well, then you're like me, because that's how I fill my cup in the winter time. I love the long, dark evenings.
Yeah.
As up, the fire on, the curtains closed, the door locked. No can't disturb me. This is me. So that's great. The best part of the podcast, Patrick, you like jokes?
I do. I figured once.
Well, these are good. These are good. You have to laugh now.
Okay.
If you don't laugh, we had to think twice about going to this lost site. We might leave your mother there. So you might. If he doesn't laugh, you're in for it all. All right. What do you call two monkeys that share an Amazon account? What like? Primates.
Oh.
I used to hate facial hair. Didn't agree with me.
That's okay.
Why are elevator jokes so classic and good? They work on many levels.
Oh.
I know you missed these jokes. I had a date last night. It was perfect. Tomorrow I'll have a psyche.
Yes, trying to work that one out.
Like,
Oh, definitely.
you see, maybe a law student, but he just doesn't get them all.
You might get some good ones out of Christmas crackers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's the name of a very polite European body of water? Now, you any good at geography?
No.
Geography was my degree. So what's the name of very... What did you say? Yeah. By the way, that's Una Mary in the background. What's the name of a very polite European body of water? Mercy. Okay. My jokes is good, aren't they?
I'll agree.
But cheesy. We have to end with the cheesy jokes. That's part of it. That's how we go. That's part of how we grow. That's the end of it, folks. That's our one-off podcast with Patrick, our special guest. We will be there on the night or on the day or on the evening of the 1st of December for the Law Society Ball. We are delighted and absolutely over the moon that they have chosen us as their charity of the year. Should we go again next year too now? You'll definitely plug right there. Fundraising, every penny counts for support together. Hit the like and subscribe button and the wee icon for the bell. Ring the bell. That means you'll get all the notifications for our new podcast coming up now, season 4, starting next week. Thank you. Bye. This was a Fill Your Cuppa Support Together podcast special, hosted by me, Mrs. O, Hero Gowan, and the S2 team. We were joined today by very special guests Carly and Patrick from the Law Society. And produced by 9874 Creative.